Welcome to the Extraordinary Culture Podcast. Podcast for the culture that is music, movies, sports, food, and beer. The Extraordinary Culture.
Welcome to episode 2 of the Extraordinary Culture Podcast. This is our holiday episode. I'm Xavier.
This is Rick.
This is Dan.
And this is Dan.
So we've had a busy month, and we completed Thanksgiving. How'd you guys' Thanksgiving go?
I was with you. You know how it went.
Yeah, we went. It was great. It was great food.
Good food, good beer.
We all ate the same shit. Let's just get over it.
You guys didn't have deep fried turkey.
Oh, no, we didn't.
No, we didn't have deep fried turkey.
Suck it.
But you know what we did have? We had Chino Valley Brewery beer.
Yes, we did.
How'd it taste?
Delicious.
You get you drunk?
Exactly.
It's just that get you drunk shit.
Hey,
This ain't no booze, Strawberry Hill, all right?
so did anybody go Black Friday shopping?
Hell yeah.
Actually, I did.
Online, man. Didn't have to do anything.
No,
Don't
I
get my
actually-
butt up anymore.
I try to avoid the family. So I got out of the house and went to Target when it opened. Got a few things. It didn't work out so well because a bunch of the people actually decided, hey, they got some good sales. Let's go check it out. Is it pretty organized? Target is pretty organized. So like there were like 4 of us when it's usually just me trying to get away from everybody.
Was there a lot of long lines in Target?
No, it actually wasn't that bad. Like I got a game plan, man. I knew where everything was going to be that I wanted. So I got in and got out. I didn't quit it.
Seems to be the smartest thing. I know a lot of people that did that.
Man, all the sales are online now at like 9 o'clock Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I bought
you
some
don't have to
stuff
go
there.
anywhere, man.
Look.
Just,
Amoeba Records is not on sale. 9 o'clock Wednesday evening.
that
No,
is true.
I
That
even
is
got
true.
what I wanted at Amoeba that you couldn't find. I got that online too. I picked up that Lars Fredrickson.
Okay, so did they come out with something? Did they come out with some kind of record? I don't know anything about this.
Okay, oh, the Lars thing?
Yeah, I don't know anything
Oh,
about
Okay, so Lars reissued 3 albums on vinyl. He reissued Viking. He actually the first album, the self-titled album, and he released the live album, Live and
Live and Loud.
Live and Loud.
Yeah. It's just a live show that was recorded during the Viking era.
Oh,
That's all it is.
That's pretty cool.
And I received it, but I'm getting it for Christmas. So,
That's me. I'm sitting here. I'm waiting on. I got the Joey Ramone Merry Christmas. I don't want to fight tonight single.
yeah, I ordered all my own shit, basically. That's how Christmas works. I order what I want and give it to the wife to wrap for the kids. Here to go. It's always a Merry Christmas. in
See,
my
Merry
house.
Christmas from you guys to me.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
See, I think Dan and I are still being romance, and like we just do a Christmas lift and be surprised Christmas morning, right?
No, I don't even have an Amazon wish list. I'm not fucking 13. Anyway.
Hey, so what's
You
the big thing that we all did last week?
Star Wars.
Star Wars. So, just so everybody knows, this is not spoiler free. We will have spoilers on this, but if everything goes right, this will be airing around Christmas Day. Your ass should have seen this movie by now. So, this contains spoilers. If you don't want to hear spoilers, go fuck yourself.
All right.
Just skip ahead.
The big spoiler. Darth
Benicio del
Vader
Toro sucked.
is Luke Skywalker's father. Oh, wait, this wasn't Empire Strikes Back. That's why everybody's pissed. It wasn't Empire Strikes Back.
But I felt like there was enough Empire. I know a lot of people are complaining about that. I thought there was enough. There was that backs against the wall. That's what Empire Strikes Back was. It was backs against the wall for the rebellion. The Resistance was in that same situation.
It didn't end that way. It ended with hope.
That's
That's
true.
not
That
what
is,
you had at
that
the end
is,
of Empire.
no, you did, because Luke was alive. He had his hand back, cybernetically, whatever you want to call it.
Kind of.
And they had the game plan. They were going to go search for Han and get that taken care of. So there was that little glimmer of hope, that spark of hope, and that's what the end of this movie was. The spark
Han
of hope.
wasn't there, man.
Rebellions are built on hope.
Yeah, it's totally not spoiler free. Unanswered questions. What? Anything in your head about what we don't know?
The one complaint that I hear from everybody is, who's Snoke? Who's Snoke? And that's, I think, what everybody wanted, like, where'd he come from? What's his origin? We see him, he's there again. We actually see him in person. We don't know who he is.
But she realized he's freaking powerful.
Oh, hell, he's powerful as shit, dude.
I had a conversation about something with this. That's either the next book or graphic novel. Disney did you in.
I think it's the next trilogy, because remember they said they're going to do a trilogy that takes place in another part of the universe? Star Wars universe?
No, I don't think it is. I think they hooked and they baited and hooked you, is what they did. Hook and bait or bait and hook? Bait and hook, right? They baited and hooked you because you spent 2 years trying to figure out who's he and who are her parents, and you got bullshit for both of them, because that's not the story. That's not the story. So you got hooked. Okay, they move on.
Did you hear Ryan Johnson's comments on Rey's parentage, though?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, but it was more than that. It was the idea that when Luke found out Vader was his father, it was the hardest thing he could hear. It put him at this terrible situation, because here he is trying to fight the most ultimate evil in the galaxy,
and it's your dad,
and it's your father, it's your lineage. So putting Rey as a part of one of these families is kind of a bullshit cop out, because now only these families can have the Force, only these families have this ability. She wanted that.
Well,
now it's
Snoke thought so.
Now it's she has nothing. This is the hardest thing she can hear, because now she has to be nothing and pull herself up to that.
Bullshit.
I still think she could be related to somebody from the Rebels. Maybe Ezra.
That would be cool. She was related to Ezra.
Like maybe she was kidnapped and raised by Junkers.
Well, and Ezra turned into a drunk.
And that's the thing is right now, if Abrams wants to retcon that, he can retcon that.
Exactly.
Yeah, he can go all kinds of places with that. So it's there. Well, what's next? We got Solo coming out in May, right? Is it May 25th, 27th?
It's right around quote unquote Star Wars Day.
Right around. I thought it was Memorial Day, because May 4th is Avengers.
May 4th is May the 4th, but I mean.
Oh, okay.
Star Wars released May 25th, 77,
right.
So I always think of that as Star Wars Day, too.
Okay.
The real Star Wars Day.
Yeah, but I believe May 4th is actually Infinity War. Yeah. So you got Infinity War, and then the Han Solo movie a few weeks after that. So that's gonna be an interesting.
I was talking to somebody today at work, and I said, "No, it'd be funny in the Han Solo movie that if he's smuggling carbonite, just as Leonardo, what's going to happen to him later on."
That's a foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of all that, did you catch all that? So I went. How many times did you guys see the movie? You only seen it once?
I've only seen it once.
I went back. I went back on Sunday and saw it again. So since we're spoiling things, you mind if I spoil some stuff for you?
Sure.
All right. So I noticed a couple things the first time that I had some questions about. The first was I kept noticing that when Luke supposedly was fighting Kylo Ren, that they kept showing their feet, and I didn't pick up on it the first time I saw it, but it kind of dawned on me later. Hey, I don't think Luke ever made those red marks in the dirt, and he didn't. So all the clues are there that he was never actually there.
Makes sense.
That's the big one. That's the big one that's there. The second is they never engage in battle at all. They never
I noticed that. I noticed that.
He ducked everything. And then, of course, when he puts it through. And then the other one was, how the hell did he get in? They were stuck in the base. The front door was the only way in or out. They used the crystal creatures to get out the back where it was full of the rocks that Rey lifted. But Luke got in. All the clues were right there in front of you.
Everyone was just so excited.
Yeah, they're just excited to see Luke Skywalker.
Other than the obvious,
never mind
he
the
got a
fact
haircut.
that he had a haircut.
Yeah, he got a haircut.
And just for men.
Yeah. And so just for men. That was there.
What he needed to do was hit that CrossFit gym a little bit, pudging that belly, man.
Well, the other one that I know was when Yoda appeared in the movie. When he struck down the tree, he said something to the effect of, "She already has what she needs." Like, meaning Rey. She already has within her what she needs. And then in a later scene, you see her put the books in a compartment in the Millennium Falcon. Yeah. That's what Yoda was referring to. Mm-hmm. She has what she needs. Well, she has the book. She took it. So Luke was just gonna burn that thing down. And then there was another one that it's totally gone from me. Oh, I know what it was. It was Luke gave a nod to the prequel because he mentioned Sidious by name. And I thought that the first time too. I'm like, did I hear that? And so when I went and watched it the other day, I purposely listened to that scene, and he's like, it allowed Darth Sidious to. I'm like, oh, he just threw a nod out to the prequel, which everybody else totally kind of washed aside. So it's there. And then really, how would he know Sidious's name?
Because he probably communicated with Obi-Wan at some point.
That's what I guess the
During
theory
those
is,
things.
but it's not there because it's not like ever they ever gave the name of Darth Sidious other than anything other than Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah.
Not, actually, even Palpatine is not mentioned in the original trilogy. It's only in the prequel. So I mean, there's some neat stuff there. It definitely warrants a third viewing.
Did you catch the hidden Mickey?
No, I didn't catch the hidden Mickey.
Was it Hidden Mickey?
The hidden Mickey was in the bomber sequence. When they're bombing the Dreadnought and they finally get that bomb to go off, you look down and the explosions from the Mickey.
Oh, wow.
Oh, genius.
That Disney would do that.
Will you hand me that bag that's behind you? So I'll just go ahead
This
and
is
say
stuff
it.
that's cut out.
It's about... Yeah, there you go. We don't need to cut it out. It'll be fine. Maybe we will now.
Now it's got to be cut out. But I don't know what that bag is. Anyway.
I almost brought you some.
Hey, well, anyway,
Should've.
to change the news since we're related to Star Wars. So I know we talked about, are we going to talk about this, but it warrants to mention real quick, is that Disney went ahead and bought 20th Century Fox.
Oh, so it did go through now. It's all done?
It did go through. So Disney now owns outright all the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they did before, but there was like the actual 20th Century Fox piece. They could put in back in all the movies that 20th Century, that
Yeah.
right, if they wanted to.
The Fox fanfare.
Yeah, the Fox fanfare. They could totally add that back into the movies if they so choose. But now they own every piece of it,
Well, they own the original cuts of the trilogy now too.
which we'll never see. We'll never see those.
Yeah, it's all right.
I saw them as a kid. That's all that matters.
Now, I saw an article, and I didn't get a chance to read it because I was like, you guys are crazy. But people are furious at the new Star Wars film. It's like, we want it not to be canon anymore.
Oh, did you? There
A
was an
lot of
update.
people are pissed
There's
about
an update to that. The
There's
guy
a
that
full
actually,
petition for that right now.
no, the guy that put up the change.org petition said no. He had broken his toe or something. He got hurt and he was highly medicated
Uh-huh.
at the time, and he was pissed because of something that had happened in amongst him. So he's like, so when I watched the movie, I wasn't actually in the best of moods, so I went home pissed and kind of did this, but actually not that bad.
Well, if it's any consolation, I was
plot
highly
scene was
medicated when
pretty
I
cool.
saw that movie, and I thought it was a pleasure.
I got morphine, not like weed.
You should have been smoking weed.
Okay, so another Star Wars fact that we've been talking about is there's within the last month there was a theory on Reddit talking about the Clone Wars, and if you guys are familiar, there was actually two.
What wars?
The Clone Wars.
I just wanted you to say it again.
There's actually two different series that were the
Wait,
Clone
hold on,
Wars.
hold on. What was it again?
Haha, you're funny.
What is a clone?
There's two different series. There's the 2003 series that what is it, Jendi Tatarsky? I can never pronounce his name. He released where it was kind of in that Samurai Jack style.
Yeah,
And
the short,
The shorts, they were like 5 minutes long.
The one that done more traditional animation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was, of course, the Clone Wars series that went on for 5 seasons and the unaired episodes and things like that. But the
There's
gentleman,
also a Clone Wars movie.
yeah, but that's connected to the series,
Okay.
the long series. That was 2008. That was released. The theory goes that the first series, the early series, is it's an actual documentation of the war itself. And the second series is propaganda released by the Republic to soften the clones' personalities, make them look more human, make them look more engaging, make Grievous look dumber
And
than
more
he
evil.
is. No, more of like a bumbling fool, and make it look, like, oh, brush this off. It's not a big deal.
See, I only watched the 2003 series. I never saw the other ones. I did see the movie, and that's just because I'm a completist and I need to watch all those.
Well, you've seen the 2003 series, then, so you saw the way when you see the clones in action in that series, they're very precise, they're very cold, they're very calculated.
Yes.
When you look at the new series, even when you look at Rebels, you see the older clone troopers. They have this personality. They feel very human.
True.
Now, I want to ask Dan a question about this.
Ball ears.
What strand do you think those guys were smoking to come up with all this shit? Because who's got that kind of fucking time on their hands?
A lot of sativa. A lot of sativa.
Like, I'm over here thinking, man, I ain't got that kind of time. I'm worried about paying the bills.
See, more people are like, we should do the indica because they just fall asleep and just not
For
worry
real-
about it.
For real, how much do you trust theories like that? Because, you know, there's fucking whack ones. Like, everybody would think, oh, Snoke is Jar Jar Binks. And, you know, oh, it's Palpatine.
You know,
A clone of Palpatine. A what? A clone. A what? A clone. What? Oh, a clone.
see, every movie has these theories. I mean, there's all these theories about Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. Like I said, oh, this reference this and this reference this, and the rocket ship and the kids is because Stanley Kubrick filmed the Apollo 11 mission on a backstage, and that's why he's giving a nod that he faked it. So, I mean, there's all these theories to every movie. I mean, yeah, it's fun to see these theories and that kind of stuff.
That's the point here. It's just a fun theory.
But sometimes it's just nice just to watch the movies for what they are and get your enjoyment from them.
I think that's what I do with movies in general. Just watch them.
I do a lot with Pornhub.
I'm sure they got their own theories, too.
Plenty of them. Pages and pages of them.
Pages and pages.
You still looking up the midgets?
All the time.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Wedding Band guitar player.
Mr. Wedding Band guitar player.
Any guitar player can rock a packed stadium, but it takes real talent to keep the Wyszynski reception going all night long.
Mazel tov.
Perched on the stage in your undersized tuxedo, you tirelessly churn out tunes from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Keep on rocking.
Sound check? You don't need no stinking sound check.
No.
And even though you've never had groupies, you have bagged the occasional bridesmaid.
Never forget you.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, guitar guy, because every wedding you go to, you're the real best man.
Mr. Wedding Band guitar player.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
So, last week, which was remember the day, what was the date?
It was a Friday. The 8th? Yeah, the 8th.
The 8th. Dan and I went to go see Hepcat, Dan the Man. Went to go see Hepcat at Romano's in downtown Riverside.
That's not called Romano's anymore. I mean, I know it's associated with Romano's, but
It's
just
the concert lounge.
Yeah.
The concert lounge.
So anyway, we go to the Hepcat show, and actually getting there was quite interesting because if you are at all familiar with the Riverside area, the Festival of Lights is going on right now. So parking sucked.
It was a mess.
Yeah.
It took me directly to Romano's, my directions, and it took me another 15 minutes to get to the parking lot, which was at the
Wait,
Riverside.
how did you even? Which way did you go? Well, because I came from where I work, so I came the back route. I came off like Brockton. I didn't come off Magnolia.
I was on for University.
Were you actually on University?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Okay,
Yeah.
no, I avoided that because I knew for a fact like I wasn't going to catch parking there. I thought maybe one of the structures, which would be over by like maybe Lime or Lemon.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't. I knew I wasn't going to get anything on. I wasn't even going to try Mission because of the Festival of Lights. But then they had the road blocked off anyway. So we ended up parking up behind the convention center.
Yeah.
Which actually is my go-to parking spot when I am doing anything downtown is the convention center because it's always parking over there. I mean, it costs like $10, but it's not really that bad.
It was funny because when I got there, it goes, "Are you going for the Festival of Lights?" It goes, "No, I'm actually going to Romano's." It goes, "You got to walk away." I go, "This is the closest I could get."
Yeah, but they're short blocks anyway.
Yeah.
It's not really that big. So we actually walked past the Festival of Lights when it got there, and well, that's a whole other rigaki too. I'm not impressed with that at all. Just not. But we got there, and have you ever been to Concert Lounge, Dan, Rick? Concert Lounge is pretty cool. It's above what restaurant is that? I don't even know.
It's above Romano's.
Oh, is that? Oh, it is Romano's. The
Yeah.
restaurant. The restaurant is downstairs, and the concert lounge is upstairs. So you go in a door, and it's just a set of stairs straight upstairs. So we take you upstairs. Upstairs is just a big rectangular room with a pretty good sized bar. There's 2-3 bartenders, and then the stage on one end, a few tables in the back where they do merch and stuff, and somebody had told me equivalent to maybe about the showcase size back in the day. Yeah, I'd kind of agree with that.
Yeah, about the size of the showcase, and it's not as hot.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as hot. Sound quality was pretty good. By the time we got there, Jesse Wagner from the Agrolites was playing with Chris Murphy from the Slackers. They were doing like an acoustic set that was pretty good. They played
A lot of old ska.
a lot of old,
like a lot of
old stuff.
reggae and
Yeah.
rocksteady.
It was pretty good. They were good, and it was just them two. So Jesse, of course, played guitar. Chris plays guitar, and he plays. No, I said Chris Murphy. It's Chris Murray. He plays drums too. So they did a little bit of drumming, a little bit of guitar, both acoustic. It was good stuff. And then, of course, Hepcat, who I haven't seen Hepcat in years.
Yeah, it's been quite a while. I want to say 3 or 4 years.
Actually, I think the last time I saw him, Agrolites opened for him, and Chris Murray was the opener for them.
And I believe that's at the House of Blues that we all 3 of us were at. Dan, and
Oh
I
yeah, you
myself.
went to that show. That's the show. The infamous photo
I don't
was
think
taken.
I've seen them since literally the showcase.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It was pretty good. So the excitement built in the room. Everybody was in a good mood. The beers were flowing. I just had a good time, man. They're still impeccable. I don't
They're
even know what to say.
fantastic. I mean, when you know you're gonna go to a Hepcat show, you're gonna go to a fantastic show. It's gonna put you in a good mood. You're gonna want to dance, no matter how bad you dance. You're gonna want to dance.
Yeah, I saw you dance.
Yeah.
There was
and
a
it was
little
still
skank-
better than you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a little skanking going on. That's interesting though, because the floor, since it's on the second floor, when they played a couple over there, well, they played like
Bobby and Joe.
Bobby and Joe.
Bobby and Joe
That-
is
that-
what like got the room going, and we noticed
Yeah.
the floor is moving.
Yeah, the floor was moving, bouncing up and down. And several people had made mention of it, and if you actually look, it's a wood floor. So if you actually look down, you can actually see the light underneath you. So like, man, if some of these heavy boys, some of these big boys get too into this, we going down. Quite literally. But played it good. They played for about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Played for about an hour and a half. All your standards from Hepcat. Big sing along. Ended with No Worries, which was a good time.
Tell them about what happened with before, because you posted it on Facebook about like what right before they sang "No Worries."
Oh yeah, there. I think it was that chick.
Yeah, it
There
was
was-
like
there
a
was-
fight or an incident.
No, yeah, there was a little incident going on. I think it was a chick. She was pretty drunk, and that was kind of stupid. But I think she started to start a fight with somebody, and what the hell? Not Alex. What's the other singer?
Greg.
Greg. Oh, Greg Lee. Yeah. Greg kind of stopped the band and was like, no. He's like, not in here. He's like, with the political climate the way it is today, the last thing anybody needs is for us here to be fighting. And he's like, if you know me, I'm, outside of this, I got a lot to say. He's like, but not in here. In here, it's about having a good time, dancing, and forgetting all your troubles outside. And then they busted into No Worries, which was a great way to end the night.
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm glad we went. I'm glad that I was dead tired. I had just worked a 9-hour day. I was like,
Yeah,
my eyes were like falling asleep on the way there. I said, I don't know if I'm gonna make this. I don't want to go, but I have tickets. They're on will call, and if I don't go, Dan's gonna be screwed.
Yeah, and I had a long day too because I got up at 5. I worked. I actually went to a dance showcase before the dance showcase was before the show, so I went to that for some students of mine, and then ended up going to the show. So I had a long day, and a couple of beers. But it was definitely worth it. The picture of the set list, we should put it on the Instagram.
Yeah, I'll
What's
put
the
it
Instagram?
The Instagram is EOXcast.
Nope, you're totally wrong.
It's EOX culture.
Nope, you're still wrong. It's EXO Culture. EXO Culture
That would be
on
correct.
Instagram. EXO Culture. At EXO Culture.
What did I say?
I don't know, but not that. EOX. Making up shit.
Oh, there we go. That's just.
And you can email us at
Exoculture at
You
Gmail.
guys fucking suck. Why isn't this in the fucking show notes? Exocast at yahoo.com or exocast at gmail.com.
You know the Facebook?
Yeah.
I don't know the Facebook.
Is there a Facebook?
There is
Yeah,
a
there's a
Facebook.
Facebook.
Just look for us, Extraordinary Culture, on Facebook, and you'll be able to find us there.
Breaking news. To actually subscribe to the podcast, you can do that now from iTunes. Go to iTunes and search for Extraordinary Culture, and you'll find us to be able to click on our episodes and subscribe there. And we're also available now on Stitcher. Search for Extraordinary Culture on Stitcher. I tried Google Play too, but they don't fucking play. Google Play is a bitch. I gotta learn some HTML.
Oh man.
And maybe someday we'll be on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, YouTube's actually working on that.
These are faces for radio. Let's
Yeah.
No. The YouTube thing wouldn't even be that. It would just be like one graphic that we put up.
Yeah.
And then you just listen to the actual audio. Because like you try to like a bunch of people like, oh yeah, just you can subscribe on iTunes, or Apple Podcasts. I don't know. You have an iPhone? Yeah, it's right fucking there. Push the button that says podcasts. All I got to do is log into your account, which you have because you have an iPhone, and then you can download it. So,
But that's too hard.
maybe we'll film
Yeah,
a video.
YouTube.
I'm gonna find somebody that's actually pretty, and give a tutorial on how to. This is how you do it on Apple Podcast. That's what I'm gonna do.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, I'll find a hand model.
nice hand model.
A nice hand model. But that's Hepcat, totally worth it.
Now, at this particular concert, did you guys see a lot of cell phones?
Yes, we did. Actually, there was this guy filming the whole night, and the skinhead goes, "Dude, put your phone down." I'm gonna show it because he had his.
He had the light on.
He had the light on.
Oh God, he was using a light.
He's like, dude. He was like, dude, put your phone down. Let me see. He was trying grabbing it.
Because the light's good after like 10 feet, right?
Yeah, and they have stage lights that you don't need a light. You could, if you know how to take pictures, you could use a film camera and take pictures with no flash.
You know who else doesn't like phones?
Who?
Danzig.
Oh,
Have you seen
Tony Danzig. Wait, is it Danza or Danzig?
That's
What's-
Danzig.
Yeah, it's Danza, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, but he's the boss.
No, the meme that turned the Glenn Danzig.
Yeah,
meme.
Oh, yeah.
It's Glenn Danza.
Yeah, Glenn Danza.
Speaking of Glenn Danza, we need to get to sponsor us is Orange Circle Optometry.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, because that fool. Hi, Alex. Our
Hi,
friend
Alex.
just put out some fantastic stickers. Have you seen those?
I have.
I have some too. I just got them in the mail the other day.
Did you get a picture with yours?
My darling. I did get a picture with mine. With Santa Claus and Frosty, I think.
I got a picture of Santa Claus DJing at the brewery.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I saw you post on something.
Way to kill a segue there. We were talking about Danzig. Danzig's most recent concerts with the Misfits here, he is banning cell phones
Good.
from the main area.
I'm mad at the Misfits. I'm gonna black out my tattoo.
Hey, quickly, is anybody going?
Yeah, actually, I might. I'm all pissed at him, but I just told Dan this the other day.
Yeah.
I'm literally thinking about checking StubHub, like starting now until the end of the year, and then seeing if I can find something for about $100.
Yeah, let me know.
And then if not, I'm totally contemplating actually driving down to the forum that day and being like, "Bitch, you know you're gonna sell that ticket. I got 40 on it. What's up?" And then
You
kind of
might
work
get
my way
lucky.
from there. What's that?
You might get lucky.
You know, I think I am. How many times have I been fucked trying to sell extra tickets to something?
Yep.
So like, it's
3.
time for me to fuck someone else.
So Danzig,
Yeah.
when you go to a show, he gives you this box that you put your cell phone in, and then if you, when you leave, there's this area that you can unlock it in. Now it will vibrate if you put your phone on vibrate. The box will vibrate, so you can listen, see if you have a message. So like if you're waiting for your baby, but you got to go see the Misfits the same day, you could go wait for your baby to be
Damn,
born.
priorities,
Do
baby.
not text each other saying, "Where are you at?" You are not going to find them.
But this is like not the. It's like the new trend right now. There's a lot of. I don't want to say new because a lot of the artists I'm hearing do this are not new artists.
Yeah,
But people are doing that now. Like Maynard James Keenan, Perfect Circle. They literally have signs on the backs of seats that say "No cell phones allowed. You will be ejected from the building." It's like the thing now.
Yeah.
and in a way I get it because sometimes it does get annoying. Sometimes like I'm taking pictures, I go, you know what? Why am I taking these pictures? I should stop and enjoy the show.
Yeah, you have to be in the moment.
Yeah. Because, I watched the Hepcat videos that I took. I'm like, this is cool. It's not the same thing as being there live.
I'm going to be completely honest. If I record a video of a show, I'm going to watch it maybe once and then be like, okay, that was cool. I remember that, but I'm never going to watch it again. So what's the point of me recording that when I'd rather just be there and enjoy the experience and have fun like that?
I don't know, man. I filmed the Quakes and we have 10,000 views.
Ain't no wrong with that.
Actually, I got 500 views from the freaking Disneyland Christmas parade.
And how many of those are yours? 499?
No, I think I only watched it once.
Yeah.
So 500 other people have watched it.
I know one of them was not mine because I didn't watch it.
They've got these kids everyone's attached to their phones.
Yeah, including us.
Yeah. But
I get that one.
Yeah, the man scrolls through his text messages right now.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah.
I don't care. You want to take you want to keep me from.
No,
using
you know
my
what?
phone.
I just
Doesn't matter to me.
you know, I've been to plenty of movies where they take your phone. I think we've all been to a con where they take your phone.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not a big thing. You can survive for a couple hours without it. It's not a thing.
Hey, the
Well,
first
unless
20
I
years.
am expecting my baby, but if I am, I probably wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
My wife would be like, fuck you.
We grew up in the generation where we couldn't take phones.
Yeah, we didn't have phones.
Phones didn't there.
Or they were just to make a call, and that was it. And
Or
then you had like,
they're the size of a brick like Zach
and you
Torres.
had 80 anytime minutes, so you don't want to use those minutes.
Yeah.
It was for emergencies.
I still don't use those 80 minutes. What are you talking about? I can't remember the last time someone actually called me.
You know, going to shows when we were teenagers, it was no phone or no. There wasn't even phones. There was no cameras allowed.
Yeah.
You couldn't take a camera. You couldn't take your little one-time use camera. Your girlfriend had to like sneak it in inside her
purse,
bra or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that at best.
Those were the days. Anything else to say on that topic?
Nah, fuck the Anzac though. I'm gonna go-
We are going to watch Dan have his Misfits tattoo blocked out, and then we're going to record it, and that'll be the only video we ever do for this
It's
podcast.
gonna be like Clay when he had his Sons of Anarchy tattoo blacked out.
No, I was thinking Davey Havoc. He covered all his Nightmare Before Christmas tattoos. And incidentally, he has a pic where he's flipping off a camera that somebody's not even paying attention. Like his
Why?
cell phone.
Why did he have the Nightmare Before Christmas?
He didn't. He only talked about it once, and he talked about it to, I think, Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue. The reason he said was, he's like, that's not an expression of who I am anymore. So because it's not who I am anymore, I just decided to get it blacked out.
So
But
that's-
actually, if you see, there's pictures of him without his shirt on, because he's always in one of those like PETA things,
yeah.
like sexiest vegetarian or whatever. So you see it. He's got one big tattoo on his chest still. Oh, I don't even know what it is. I'm not that fucking freaky about it. But the rest of his arms are totally just black.
This before he started looks all like weirdo looking, like pedophile looking.
No. Oh yeah, with a little mustache. Yeah.
You mean like the dad from Inside Out?
Yeah. Is anybody going to anything coming up?
No, not going.
I thought you guys were going to Check Rate. Isn't he playing the concert launch too?
That's in February.
He is, but that's in February.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think we're doing Slide Bar for that one.
Sidebar.
Okay, he is playing the concert launch, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else that I'm headed to.
I'm old. I don't.
Other
do
than
anything.
that, like I will, if I do end up going to the Misfit show, I will review that for sure. Who's opening for that? Alkaline Trio and Discharge.
Alkaline Trio and Discharge.
Discharge, man. You ever heard Discharge? I don't know if you guys are into. I'm into that kind of funk.
It's been ages.
You know, Discharge has literally like 4 lines to a song. That's it. It's just the same thing over and over. Like one of their songs, literally the only lyrics are, "Can you hear the sound of an enormous door slamming in the depths of hell?" That's the entire song. Over and over.
And
Discharge, man.
That's
Gotta love
Discharge.
it. That's Discharge. Started a whole wave of punk just like that. But yeah, so next podcast, hopefully we get a Misfits review. They're going crazy online, posting a bunch of shit. Doyle's a social media whore is what he is.
Every time you
That
see a
is.
Toby Morris post,
No,
It's
I'm
like
over
my
that
Doyle.
fool, dude. I'm over that fool.
Who?
Totally-
why?
I don't know. I'm over him. He's a little too preachy for me right now.
About veganism and racism and
Just in
racism.
general, life. So on to the next thing.
Weren't you trying to get him to speak at your school for a while?
Yeah, I was. The money was a little more, and I'm not talking bad about Toby, but the money was a little bit more than I wanted to spend. It was like, man, that's a lot for Toby Morris. So it didn't come to fruition.
You can't have the rest of H2O for that money.
Although in his defense, his organization is trying to find a way to get sponsorships to not have to pay that, but it was quite a bit. I couldn't justify the price. There's just no way. I'd have to charge people, and I can't charge kids that are already there at the school during class.
And they go, like, "Who's this guy?"
Yeah, for real. Like, I don't know this guy, but it's gonna cost me $5. No, I don't think so. Good for you.
Cost me $5 to cut class.
Not in the cards right now.
So if you're in a band and you want to send your music in, where do you send it, Dan?
I don't know anymore. Look, check us on Instagram at EXO Culture, and the email address will be there. You should know that, man.
Yeah, I know. Should know.
I
that.
didn't create the.
It's EOX Cast.
No, what is it?
EXO.
EXO,
XO.
not EOX.
I'm the one that's
EX.
high here.
I'm the one who's
I
just.
sound like
And I'm dyslexic. EXOcast@yahoo.com.
XOXO.
Big hug, little kiss,
Little keys.
little hug.
That's a staple of movies that we watch when we go up north. We have to watch. Yeah, watch Nacho on the bus every time.
Yeah. So did you know the plastic end at the end of a shoelace is called an aglet?
Rick, you should know a lot of trivia. You know what to use that?
I drink and I know things. That's typically what happens. But what can I use as trivia?
Chino Valley Brewery at Trivia Night.
They have a trivia night?
Yes, they do.
Do they have prizes and things too?
Yes, you can win gift certificates for beer.
Oh, beer and useless knowledge. I love that, dude. When and where does this happen?
Wednesdays at 7 p.m. at Chino Valley Brewery.
Where can I get more information to?
ChinoValleyBrewery.com.
Awesome.
.com. All right, hey guys. So I ended up getting a Comic-Con ticket. I forgot to tell you guys. I'm gonna go to Comic-Con on Saturday.
I'll give you my list of what I want.
No, I'm not even gonna fucking try. Like I
Yeah,
just,
PayPal you money.
I haven't been since like 2005. So what? Like I saw the email that registration was open because we get them for
Yeah.
WonderCon or for Comic-Con. So I hit up my buddy George and I was like, because he went last year. So this fool went last year, got a ticket, ended up trading days. You know, because in the old days it used to be like if you just had the little badge, you were fine. They never checked IDs. Okay. And they do random ID checks now. So he had traded his badge with somebody else, got in line because the guy he was with was trying to get some like Pop Funko exclusive, and that's the line that got ID checked. Well, his line got ID checked. He obviously didn't have the ID for the name that was on the badge,
Yeah.
so he got shown the door. He'd been there
Oh, geez.
he'd been there like an hour. He hadn't even get to do anything.
Hey, for where we live, that takes 2 hours to get to. So it was a 4-hour trip for 1 hour at Comic-Con.
So I saw the email that said, you know, Comic-Con stuff is going on sale. So I was fucking with him. I texted him like, hey, you gonna let a brother know this time, or are you gonna just get kicked out right away? And he was like, well, are you serious? Like, because we're gonna try to get. I got like 5 or 6 people at his work trying to get him in. I'm like, well, yeah, dude, if you guys can get in, I'll give you my shit. So I gave him my username and password, and he was back about an hour later and was like, hey, we got in now, and you and I are going on Saturday. I was like, well, fuck it, dude, I'll go on Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, how much are those tickets?
I think it was $68 for the day.
That's like 3 days at WonderCon.
That was like the whole.
That was
fucking
4
weekend.
days back
Yeah, that
in
was-
2005.
4 days. It was $35 or something for the whole weekend.
Because you always bought it. You always bought it on Sunday before you left. You
Yes.
said, hey, I'm just buying my registration
Hey,
for next year. I was
are you
like,
gonna shake your
45 bucks.
fist at the convention center now? Because that's what I feel like we're doing.
Old
Oh,
man,
that was
old man yells at cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, $68 for the day. So I was like, dude, fuck it. I haven't been in years. I have no expectations at all. So it's just I think we're gonna get up like about 5 o'clock in the morning and just take a trip on down there. Probably park over in Mission Valley and just take the red
Train,
line.
yeah.
Take the red line into the convention center, do some of the shit outside, see what we can. I think just the floor. I don't even on a Saturday. I don't have any aspirations to try to wait for any kind of panels. Just see.
You
what
got to
it
go
is.
see like the
You got to be
C
there Thursday
panels.
night to go see Hall H.
Yeah, no, I don't. I have no interest in that. I mean, you know, you can get all that most of that shit online anyway.
Yeah.
So I just want to see what it is because I haven't been in like over 10 years. So I just thought it was kind of cool. Yeah. The funny thing is, too, like I hit him up with him like, he said, "You down to go?" Yeah, okay. And then he hits me later. Yeah, I got the ticket. I'm like, great. What day is it? I didn't even look at what day it was. He's like, well, it's in July. Well, I know that, but it's like the 20th or something. I was like, oh, great. It's not anybody's birthday or something. So
Isn't that around your wife's birthday?
yeah, but her birthday's on the 17th, and we don't work in the summertime. So like, I can take her to go do something on her actual birthday, and then just be like, Saturday, I'm dipping out to Comic-Con. I already told her. She's like, oh, that's fine. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of cool. But you know what they might have there?
What?
Might have some stuff from Coco.
What's Coco again?
Well, the Christmas.
I'm in love with a Coco.
No. Did you guys see Coco? No, you guys haven't seen
No.
Coco.
No,
didn't see
I saw
Coco.
Coco.
Yeah, I saw
I don't
Coco
have
too.
kids. I don't.
Yeah. Wow.
You know what? It's worth watching you if you don't have kids.
You know what it's worth watching for?
Redbox.
And this one's for the Mouse Fire guys. The Olaf. Short does not in front of it anymore.
No, that was on TV Thursday.
Oh, I didn't. I recorded, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
And of course, I saw it in the theater. What'd you think of the movie, Rick?
Oh, I loved the movie. I was a big fan of Book of Life, and this blew Book of Life away. It was just so much better.
I saw Book of Life. I mean, it was okay. I'll definitely take a Disney or a Pixar movie over any studio any day.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was really good. I thought it was very cultural. There's a lot of references to stuff that you'll get, and even some stuff that I didn't even think about. Like, he kept calling the kid chamaco, and I was like, oh yeah, that means kid. Like, I haven't heard anybody say chamaco in like years.
Yeah.
My aunt Lupe still uses that.
Really?
Yeah.
I started calling my boy that because I just like the way it sounds. Hey, chamaco, come here. And it just sounds. It almost sounds like it's a bad word. Like, hey, chamaco, come here. But it really just means kid.
Yeah.
So no, I thought it was really good. I saw it on a Sunday morning. The theater must have had about a dozen people. I saw it with my other brother and my kids, and I don't think anybody in that theater left and had a dry eye.
That's
there was
crazy.
some PCU that just like got to you.
Because I saw it on Sunday morning, like the 9:45, 10 o'clock show.
Yeah,
It was a packed house.
it was a pack. It must have been the theater.
It was a packed
Well, I
house.
think you went to AMC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the Starlight Cinema in Dos Lagos,
Oh yeah.
and it was on like a
What else is in Dos Lagos?
Crown
Stash.
Barber Company. Crown and Stash Barber Company.
You got a website?
www.crownandstash.com.
Oh, I thought it was going to be eoxcrownandstash.com.
Stashandcrown.com.
But no, I thought it was really good. It already, it's the #1 movie in Mexico, like
Yes.
of all time.
Hands down.
Wow.
Yeah, it really was very cultural. It really was.
It was.
I think did I mention this on the last podcast that I had seen the preview for it, and I saw it with a friend of mine who's a white dude, and he was like, I thought it was funny, but I'm not sure I got all the cultural references because I don't know all that, culture. And I was like, no, I think it did a pretty good job of not totally alienating anything. It was just a good story. But yeah, freaking stupid teary-eyed movie. Anyway,
I'm not crying. You're crying.
So you cried because of the movie? It wasn't like dust in the air that just, or allergies?
I think it was because of the wind outside, and my allergies were acting up. So you know what they showed before that?
What was
Besides
that?
the Ultra? The Infinity War trailer.
Yeah. So what you guys think? Infinity War trailer. Come on, we saw with Star Wars too.
It's a lot to take in.
Looks good. I heard the first 10 minutes of the movie supposed to be like pretty brutal.
Oh, really? Where'd you hear that?
Google.
Yeah, Google.
Fake news. I don't know.
Clickbait.
I'm just glad you're finally seeing like the Marvel Cinematic Universe clicking together, because at the end of the trailer, this is not a spoiler because you can go watch the trailer on YouTube. You see the Guardians of the Galaxy and it's like, who the hell are you guys?
Yeah.
I was so waiting for him to say we're the Guardians of the Galaxy, bitch, though. I really was.
I'm Star-Lord, bitch.
We talked about, well, this got cut out of the last podcast, actually. That's why I remember the Coco thing, because it wasn't there.
Sorry.
Yeah. Thor was a really good movie. And at the end of Thor, again, spoiler, they allude to the fact that they see a ship and it's supposedly Thanos. So it set everything all up. Is this the end? Is this the end of the cinematic?
No, because there'll be Infinity Wars Part 2, which might be a Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I'm not sure.
Okay, and with Disney acquiring 20th Century Fox, they now have control of the X-Men
And Fantastic Four.
and Fantastic. No one saw that movie.
Nobody.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Somebody asked me about that the other day. Oh, it's when we were at Star Wars. One of my former students who was there asked me, "Did you ever watch the Fantastic Four movie?" I said, "Nobody watched that movie."
I don't think I've seen
it's
any of
known
them.
to be the first two aren't that bad.
first one was okay.
It's not.
The first one, are you talking about the Roger Corman one?
No, it's not the cinematic universe as we know it, but it's not bad. It's definitely the cinematic universe that we know about it. No one saw this last. You know something's wrong with the movie when the director comes out and says, "That's not the movie that I made."
That is pretty bad.
Yeah, you never hear that. So it was like, nope, staying away, avoiding that one like the plague.
With Fox acquiring or Disney acquiring Fox, I'm thinking that you might see a cameo of the X-Men or maybe Fantastic Four in Infinity Wars Part 2.
No, it's Part 2. Okay,
Part 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's a cameo. You're gonna see him like, who are these guys? And what's that big old creature? Oh, that's Galactus.
Yeah.
And who's that guy with the claws?
You might get that. It's going to be interesting to see how they all fit together, because that's a huge cast.
Yeah.
It's a huge cast to see it, because everybody gets
those
screen time.
posters are insane
much
with the
does
number
it
of characters
have?
on it.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. But it all kind of led up to this, so we'll kind of see how it goes. I just actually watched Doctor Strange not that long ago. I hadn't actually seen it.
Doctor Strange.
That was a good movie.
The
I
movie,
haven't
yeah,
seen it
it's actually really good.
Did you learn how to stop worrying?
But I'm
unless you
a
learn the bomb?
Benedict Cumberbatch fan.
I am too.
I dig Sherlock.
I was a big Sherlock Holmes
Yeah,
fan.
There was no love there.
that's actually pretty cool. So I dig the way he portrays characters. So
Mhm.
I think it's going to be pretty interesting. Looking forward to that. And then, what date does that come out? That comes out May the 4th. I remember that one because I was thinking that's dirty to have the Avengers come out on Star Wars Day. Like it should have been the other way around. I was actually teasing students because I was like, "Hey, you're lucky that the next Han Solo movie you don't graduate until June because the next Han Solo movie comes out at the end of May." If it were going to be on, because they're going to do a Thursday release, and that's typically the day of graduation. Like that's going to suck. Like Star Wars or graduation. Like,
You can do Star Wars.
I probably would, but anyway.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real man of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. All-You-Can-Eat Buffet Inventor.
Mr. All-You-Can-Eat Buffet Inventor.
You've given us the real American dream. A tray, 15 feet of food, and a little sign that says, "Go nuts, buddy."
Oh, pinch me, I'm dreaming.
Pushing side dish innovation to its limits, you offer creamed everything and 400 flavors of gelatin.
Feeding frenzy.
If there's beef, you'll chip it. If there's chicken, you'll fry it. And if there's gravy, well, then everything's going to be okay.
Thank God for the gravy.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, buffet boy. You know the way to a man's heart and a few hundred tasty ways to challenge it.
Mr. All-You-Can-Eat Buffet Inventor.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, Fort Collins, Colorado.
So, Dan, you're still watching The Walking Dead, correct?
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, I am.
And what'd you think of this mid-season finale?
Walking Dead gets to that point where nothing happened for a long time, and it gets boring. When it started out, it was fantastic, and you learn to figure out this is about the people, not really the zombies, and it's still that way. But I actually saw like a meme today, as a matter of fact, where it said a typical episode of The Walking Dead. It was one of those colored things.
Yeah.
Those little colored graphs. So it's like the first one was red, and it was tiny, and it was like stuff that led up. The very ending of the last episode. It kind of recaps the last episode in that first little bit, and then the biggest chunk was nothing happens, and then at the end, the last little chunk was something sets up the next episode. That's all. That's all The Walking.
I mean,
Dead is right now.
I want to say since Glenn and Abraham died, that maybe 3 weeks have passed in time. Maybe 3 weeks, maybe a month. In their time.
I think it's been a little longer. I think the problem there is they brought in a great character in Negan, and what's his name? What's the actor's real name? Names are slipping me today.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who's the actor who plays Negan? Yeah, while you're doing that. But anyway, he's fantastic in that role, but it's moving so slow.
Yeah.
Like it's building to, okay, they're going to fight the Saviors, but it's just moving so slow. This one, are you talking about the movement to that, or are you talking about how Carl got bit?
Talking about how Carl got bit.
Okay, so how Carl got bit. Yeah, what's his name? Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who is fantastic in I can't think of
it. You brought it up, you got to think of it.
It was freaking Dr. Manhattan and all that.
Oh, yes. The Watchmen.
The Watchmen, yeah, who was fantastic in the
as a comedian.
As the comedian, yeah, in The Watchmen. He's fantastic in that role. Like, he kind of is Negan. I guess the best parts have been a little bit of the backstory. Because, I'm going to say that. Because there was a great episode with him and Gabriel in that.
And who's Gabriel for the people who are in initiated?
Gabriel is the father, the priest. They were locked up, and he kind of gave his backstory that he worked with kids. It kind of alluding to the fact that he's maybe a gym teacher.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. And Lucille is his wife, who possibly had cancer, because she died before.
Yeah, before the epidemic.
Robert Kirkman, his comics backed that up, because there was I don't know if there was a special issue or it was addressed in something that I saw, but I saw the actual panels from it, where that's kind of was the backstory. He's fantastic in that, and
going back to Carl.
Yeah, going back to Carl, but yeah, I really think that he got bit because Chandler Riggs is going to college.
Yeah, I'm thinking with the reason with what's going on with Carl is that Rick's life before the fall, he's lost everything since before the epidemic. He's lost his wife, he lost his son, everything that he knew. His former life is gone, so he has a new life that he needs to create. His daughter Judith is from after the fall, so it's something new. So like one stage of his life is gone, and now he has to turn that over into something brand new.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I'm having a hard time with it. I'm watching it. I just think I still find it interesting enough that I keep watching, but those middle pieces are just like where there's no action. I don't know if it almost suffers from the fact that there's too many characters.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of people. Like what?
You'll forget about something for a few weeks, and then you forget what Daryl's doing because he's not in. Not that he's not in episodes. He's been in everyone this season, but just kind of forget what's going on.
I forgot about Carl because you hardly saw him this season.
Yeah, and that kind of like his romance with Enid kind of went nowhere.
And then who are the ones in the junkyard?
I think they're just called the Junkers.
Yeah, like what's going on with them? I mean, they're like, are you going to develop these people more? I mean, they were like great in the last season. Now it's this year, like, eh.
Yeah, now they're kind of like aligned with them, but they're kind of weird. Got their own language. I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't know if I see it lasting more than another season. I need to see your viewership is way down.
Yeah, I need to see things wrapping up and going through if I want to continue with it. I will finish this season, but like, it's almost like becoming something that I used to enjoy watching The Walking Dead. Now I find myself like, okay, I got to finish The Walking Dead because I got to complete this. I want to see what's going on.
Knowing how the comics go,
you mean like 30 years of The Simpsons?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least The Simpsons like are funny sometimes, or were funny.
Knowing how the comics go, Negan is eventually defeated and is kept in prison by Rick. He doesn't actually ever kill him, and he's still an influence on Carl. But that changed because Carl obviously is going to die, and it's been confirmed. Carl is going to die.
Carl.
Yeah.
I miss you, Carl.
Yeah, he's going to die. So I don't know. We'll watch it. It doesn't come back until
February.
Yeah, February. It's that long?
Usually.
I thought it was a little longer, to be honest with you. But anyway, I'll finish this season out, and I'll probably watch the next one. But I don't know. It's taken a different tone than it kind of did before. I don't know. We'll see. I'll answer.
So, one of the things I love to watch on television is implosions. Now, in the early days of KTLA morning news, they show the implosion, they rewind it, and go back and forth, going over and over again.
It's always fun.
So, one of the buildings that we know from our childhood, the Pontiac Silverdome,
97,000 pounds!
Where WrestleMania 3 happened, where Hulk Hogan defeated Andre the Giant in the middle of the ring cleanly.
He didn't just beat him, he body slammed him.
He body slammed Andre the Giant. They were going to implode this fucker. It wouldn't go down.
That's Hulkamania right there, dude.
It is. That's America.
That's the power of Hulkamania. If Hulk Hogan slamming Andre the Giant didn't implode that Silverdome, nothing can.
Oh.
What else? Did you guys also remember what else was on the card for that WrestleMania?
That was the infamous Adrian. No, not Adrian Adonis. Yeah,
Adrian Adonis
and
and
Roddy Piper. Yeah, where Brutus the Barber Beefcake was born, because the stipulation was that it had head shape. So Brutus Beefcake came down and shaved his head, and forever was known afterwards as the Barber.
And I remember, if I remember correctly, that's one of Adrian Adonis' last appearances in WWE.
I think it was
before he passed away.
Wasn't Ricky Steamboat, Macho Man, Randy Savage on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the Intercontinental title.
They're famed match. They're classic.
Yeah.
It's funny because last episode we talked about Ric Flair, and he was talking about his matches with Ricky Steamboat. Ricky Steamboat was that guy that put on fantastic matches. He was a great name. He was a decent draw, but he was fantastic at putting the other guys over. I mean, you talk about your classic matches, it's like Ricky Steamboat and Ric Flair. Ricky Steamboat and Macho Man Randy Savage. Ricky Steamboat and Rick Rude. He was a guy to put the other guy over.
Ricky Steamboat and a broom.
The broom one. That's Pepe and Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Did you know Chavo Guerrero did Glow? He did all the wrestling sequences for Glow.
Yeah, he was the supervisor for that.
Well, his uncle, Mondo Guerrero, the one that was
for the original
Godly
Glow.
Cougar, was the one who... the coordinator that taught the girls how to wrestle.
The original Glow.
Yeah, it's original Glow.
All right, we're here, and it's Christmas Eve, and we're opening in the Ebenezer from Chino Valley Brewery, and this is our open bottle for this podcast.
So tell us a little about this while you're pouring next.
All right, so this is a holiday ale, a holiday pale ale, and it's made with different type allspice and ginger, and I think maybe a hidden cinnamon.
And this is available now already, right?
Yeah, this is available now. It was released on December 19th to our members, for our member club, and it's available to the general public on December 20th.
So does the allspice make it have a darker look to it?
Yes, because it's it gives a different it gives it a coloring to the ale.
Yeah.
And there's also different types of malt that give the coloring to the ale too.
Yeah, well, cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, it's not bad. It's smoother than I thought. It's a little thicker than I thought it would be, though.
Yeah.
You definitely get a lot of that spicy allspice flavor, but not in the way you get it from a pumpkin ale.
Yeah, it's truly like what you get from like what you would recognize as a holiday allspice, ginger, and some of your favorite fruit that you get from the season. Kind of reminds me of a spice gumdrop.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. All those ones at Easter we never want to eat, but I do it anyway. It's pretty good, though. You said it's available now?
Yes, it's available now at Chino Valley Brewery, and the website is ChinoValleyBrewery.com.
What was it called again?
The Ebenezer Holiday Ale.
What's the percentage on it again?
The percentage, I believe, is 5%.
So it's like it's twice what like a Budweiser is, a Bud Light.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing.
Enjoy.
you.
All right, so that's a wrap of our show. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I want everybody to email us at exocast@yahoo.com or exocast@yahoo.com. Find us on Facebook. You can also listen to us on iTunes and Stitcher. And check out our Facebook page, which is Extraordinary Culture. Rick, you got anything to say?
Yeah, shout out to Pistol Peter Clavin and Hank Mardukas. I love you, man.
I got nothing this week. Thanks to, I'm going to say thank you to Jesus because it's almost his birthday. So. Thank you, Jesus. But hey, guys, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. 2017, we got shit on, man. We got a lot of shit coming our way. I don't want to get too political on this thing either, but like, there's a lot going on right now. Let's make it through, man. Let's make it through. It's this, buddy. Let's do it.
All right.
What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding, right?
Right. There's nothing on peace, love, and understanding.
Danny?
Oh, man. Dude. Check out the website, www.crownandstash.com.
Are you picking up merch there now, man? Are you filling her up? Because the shop itself's got a lot of pomades and beard balms and
Yeah, we've
Violent
got
Gentlemen,
shirts.
bro. Violent Gentlemen.
You can put your Violent Gentleman there.
Carry
Dude.
Tip Top Industries.
I got complimented 4 times with my Violent Gentleman Rancid shirt at the Hepcat show.
Yeah, you did.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We need to start carrying around cards for this cat. So
Exactly.
you can get the Violent Gentleman stuff here. 'Cause I see a lot of Violent Gentleman stuff around these days.
Yeah, stop by the shop. And also, don't forget to check out Chino Valley Brewery.
At ChinoValleyBrewery.com. And we have Geeks Who Drinks on Wednesday evenings.
We had this fantastic Ebenezer. What is this? Ebenezer Holiday Ale with the allspice in it. It was quite good. 6%. I ate a while ago, so I ate Chinese food too. So that shit's gone.
They got an Instagram. They got an Instagram account there.
Yes, we do.
Where can you find them at on Instagram?
Chino_Valley_Brewery.
There you go.
Always plenty going on there. Always plenty going on at Crown and Stash. When you need a haircut, when you need some pomade, some beard balm, Violent Gentleman, merchandise.
And Orange Circle.
Orange Circle Optometry for our boy. Alex. Hey, Alex, what's going on?
Dr. Romero and
Yeah.
Dr. Wynn.
Yeah.
Send me stickers.
Dr. Alex. He doesn't go by Dr. Romero.
Oh,
It's
that's
Dr.
true.
Alex. Dr. Alex or Dr. Wynn.
You told me I can't get put in my eye anymore.
No?
They always tell you, man, I my darling.
Yeah, I actually will be taking a trip out there. It's time for my daughter to get a new eye exam. I need to get her something that she can wear under her face mask for softball because her glasses, her face mask pinches her glasses. So some kind of sporting goggles of some
Look like
type.
Kirk Rambis.
Yeah, something. But as long as she can see out in the field, because sometimes I know it's kind of difficult for her to see when she doesn't have her glasses on. So we'll be talking about that. But yeah, Orange Circle Optometry in Orange Circle in the city of Orange. Good people. They actually are. Well, they're all our eye doctors, aren't they?
Correct.
Not mine. Will be though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's my eye doctor. So it's time to take care of that again. If you're in a band, hit us up. we'd love to play your music. We have some this week. We have some this week?
We don't have any this week. We just have our intro music from my friend Andy, and that's called Backroom Brewery.
Okay. Yeah, so if you're in a band, man, we'd love to play your music. I think we're just going to go ahead and do like we did in the Dead Boy days. We just throw in some tunes just because we can. No one's going to sue us. And if they do, cease and desist. Okay, that's fine. What are you going to do? I got nothing for you to take, so it's cool. Send us anything you'd like. We'd love to review it. You got a short film you want us to see. You've got a YouTube video you want us to watch. We'll go do that. Just kind of send it our way. But again, we can be reached at exocast.exocast.com. Check us out on Instagram, on Facebook, iTunes, Stitcher.
I want to say congratulations to Kobe Bryant. He had 2 numbers retired yesterday by the Lakers.
Cool. All right, guys. See you guys later.